My name is Ron Podell. I'm a screenwriter from Ann Arbor, Michigan. This is my second year at Action On Film Festival. This particular year I entered 5 scripts and they were all named official selections, so I'm thankful for that. My 5 scripts are pulp science fiction, which is a horror sci-fi.
Did you ever see that episode, the one where Kirk falls in love with that funky green Martian woman?
You mean the one with the oversized memories?
Yeah. Well, Kirk was saying that's the ticket. But he wanted to doink her.
One of my shorts is The Wave, and it's a short comedy about sailors.
It's kind of a code.
A code for what?
That we're masters of our domain. That we love the sea and the zen feeling that it creates.
And another short is called Rain Remembered. It's an intense drama about a grandfather and his young granddaughter and how a hard rainstorm makes him recall a memory of experience in Vietnam.
And the rain came down so hard and for so long.
Art's body shakes. The girl notices.
Grandpa?
It's okay. I was just remembering how cold that rain was.
I've been a journalist by trade my whole professional career, but I think the stories I tell through newspapers kind of gave me sort of a short idea of how to tell stories, and you have to tell them quick. So it's kind of like I read a lot, I watch a lot of movies, and just sometimes you're just walking and you see somebody do something and it gives you a germ of an idea and you write it down and you might get to it right then, you might come back to it.
Being a detective involves 3 things: psychology, insight, and acting. There's no take 2.
Dante grabs a lemon and meticulously squeezes the juice from it into his tea.
In this town, confirmable gossip is information that can and will be used to destroy people.
I have a lot of ideas in my head. Last year I had an official selection, a short script. It was 30 pages, 30 minutes, called Time and Tide. And it was about a 72-year-old woman, and she's about to be kicked out of her daughter's home and be put in a nursing home. And rather than do that, she takes a cruise and she ends up living on the ship. And after I saw Up, which was an inspirational story about an old guy even at an advanced age trying to live his dream, I thought, well, that movie touched into something that was pretty successful. So I'm thinking about going back and turning Time and Tide into a feature-length script. I would just say observe life, be curious, be interested, think of ideas that you think people will want to see. As a writer myself, I try to think of what I haven't seen that I'd like to see. But you have to do it. You have to write. You just can't think about it, although thinking about it is very creative and helpful. You have to sit down and do it. And I kind of have a rule of at least a page a day, and that doesn't sound like much, but in 3 months you've got 90 pages. You've almost got a full-length script. So it's not as daunting as it seems if you take it day by day. It's not like we're going to sit down and write Rocky in 3 days. That doesn't happen very often. So for an aspiring screenwriter, I'd say write every day. That's the only way you get better. Read the trades, see what people are going to watch, because if you write something like that, you'll at least get an audience. And learn the craft, and don't get your stuff out there in a rush. Make sure it's good before it goes, because they judge you pretty quickly and you only really get one great shot.